Hello everybody, I'm Jenny from Jen's Emporium and I'm going to do a reading for the possible effects of the Mercury retrograde, which retrograde happens today until the 20th of February, and the effect that it could have on the fire signs, which is Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. So I'm going to pull an energy card just to see what sort of effects could the retrograde could bring in for the fire signs, and then I'm going to do a moonology to see how the energy of the full moon affects the retrograde at this time and point, and what you need to do. I'll pull some earth energy cards, earth magic cards, to see how you can ground yourself during this time. This come out for the water signs as well. Is there any other message with this card, please? So Mercury in retrograde brings back energies, things that possibly need to be healed or dealt with. It can also bring back reconciliation. But this reading so far is looking like, and how the moon affects this. So financial constraint. I realise that New Zealand is pretty lucky and we're not in lockdown. Some people around the world still are. That's interesting. And some people still are, and I'm sure that this is quite a hard situation for a lot of people, and the financial constraint could be a very physical thing. In the respect, when I say that in the physical, and people are struggling financially. Also, but you can if you change your perception, and if you look at the things that you do have rather than what you don't have, you can kind of change the energy, change the mentality, change the focus, which will bring in other forms of abundance, other forms of things that can lift your spirits and make you feel good. So you need to take action on this. Maybe you just go through phases where things are going really well financially, your job's really good, your friendships, your relationship, everything's going really, really well, and then you seem to just always at the pattern. You go really well, and then things go wrong, things go all awry, and it's all about changing your perception and the way that you see things. Look at it from a different angle. And the full moon energy is asking you to surrender to the divine. Put your faith in spirit. Put your faith in the loved ones, in our ancestors that are all around us, our guides, to help us, to show us signs and synchronicities, to try and help lead us in the direction that we're meant to be going in, which is, and they only work for our highest good. And now I'll just pull some earth magic as to what you need to do to stay grounded in this time with the retrograde. See, I've just done the water elements, and they had the financial constraint as well. And it is. I understand that, yes, in the physical, people are struggling. I do understand that, but it's also a way of changing your perception, change the way you see things, change what value you put on things. What gives you the most comfort? What is the most valuable to you? And honestly, if you look at it, it's not money. Money pays the bills, money pays your rent. I understand that. But what is really riches to you? What do the fire signs need to do to ground themselves? movement. Anything else, please? Let go of the control. Let go of thinking that you need to control everything. And just go with the flow. Just surrender. Surrender to the divine and just go with the flow. Just let the energy flow. You've got plans, you're going somewhere, you want to do something, and you're sort of working towards that, and all of a sudden something happens. The car breaks down, your plans get changed, something happens, but instead of reacting with fear or annoyance, try and just go with the flow. Okay, so the car's broken down, I can't go there, but something else will happen. There's a reason why. Everything happens for a reason. Cool your jets is what I'm getting. Cool your jets. And rebirth. Rebirth. When you surrender to the divine and you let your energy flow, you are really open to new potentials. You're open to new growth, new experiences. It can create transformation in yourself. Sit outside. Sit outside and meditate. Feel the energy of the earth. And let the energy flow. Let the energy flow, being grounded and connecting with spirit. Take action. Understand your value from a different perspective rather than your 9-to-5 job and the money that you bring home. Understand that your worth is so much more than monetary value. The Eight of Pentacles is about working on your craft, which in this case is working on yourself. And the Ace of Swords. Aces are all about beginnings, and swords are all about thoughts and clarity. Taking the action, working on your thoughts, working on the communications that you have with yourself. Work on insights. Work on insights. There's orbs all around this. There's orbs here, which is spirit, and this is a glow, which has been lit up. You've been divinely guided. You've been divinely shown. This new clarity, this new way of seeing things, this new understanding brings transformation. It brings movement. And new growth. Yes, you need to be grounded. You need to sit in nature and work on the way that you see things, the way that you think about things. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. Any other cards, please? And the Six of Pentacles. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. Six of Pentacles. Movement. Let it flow. Six of Pentacles is about things from the past. No, it's not. Sorry. The Six of Pentacles is about the give and take, about the even flow of give and take. This financial constraint shows that there is no there is no equal give and take. There's restrictions, and most of those restrictions come from our mind, which creates it in our energy, which creates it in our physical. You need to release. You need to be grounded, to change your perception, to take action about changing your perception, rediscovering what truly is abundance beyond the monetary value. Be grateful for what we have. And I know sometimes it's really hard when you're in sort of a little bit of financial strife, or it's pretty hard to pay the bills, or it's not quite enough food for you and the kids, whatever the case may be. It is really hard to be grateful. But if you understand the energy that you give out when you're being grateful, that creates more. The more positive you put out, the more positive that comes back in. But it all takes time. It doesn't happen straight away. It is the constant working of putting out and giving positive affirmations, positive information to yourself, positive communication with yourself. Creating peace and abundance within yourself creates it in your physical. Surrender to the divine. Understand your connection with spirit. Understand your connection with everything. We are all connected. We are all energy. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.